Right, hello everybody, it's Try It Tuesday again. Gosh, yeah, sorry I haven't been around a lot. I have explained on Facebook group that I'm having still problems with my youngest, I'm afraid. So I'm having to sort of spend a lot more time with him so that we can keep him occupied. Yeah, I know he's 17 and everything, but this last lockdown has hit him even harder. So I'm trying to keep him safe at the moment. Anyway, I'm here today, so let's crack on. So I thought I would do something with envelopes for the simple reason being I want it for the journal I'm making, which you'll be seeing more videos on that journal because I'm using this one here, which you'll see a video soon on that. And then I'm using a few pages from Beautiful Birds and a touch of spring because the colour tones together is great. I just didn't want to do birds, if you know what I mean, birds and butterflies. I wanted to do flowers as well and bits of spring. So it's just sort of a mismatch really, but a mishmash, is it? That's right. And because I had loads of printed out, I mean, I've got loads of stuff printed out, so that was all from last year. And then I always print the kit out anyway to make sure. So I'm taking my sweatshirt off. It's got warm in here now. I think the heater's working. Oh, it's warmed up. Right, yeah, so that's what I'm doing, and I just thought I'd do a 3 signature journal in that, but I would like a little insert. I don't want it too big because I've only got, I think it's about 1.5 inches there, so I'm gonna have to be careful how many pages I put in the signatures. Right, what are we doing? Yep, so I've got 2 DL envelopes. These are hanging around. I haven't, from last year or whatever. This one I think I've used as a template because I've got washi tape there, but I've just put a bit of thin acetate on it so to create my window back, because I think I'd use that as a template to cut the hole out. I'm not worried about this one because I'm going to collage the front of that one. So that's a normal envelope. Yep, I just opened it all out. I could do it as 3 DLs, but I'll show you why I want that one in a minute. This one's a DL just folded up. I usually fold it up to about there. So just now, I know this is going to go in anyway, is just below 6.5 there, and the width is 4.25. Right, so what I want to do, and another DL, okay, that's not got a window in, but you could have one with a window, it doesn't matter. And I just cut off the top for the same size, yeah, because I just want to create a page with that, because this is what I want to do. So that's the first bit. Then there's going to be a pocket, so that's going to go that way. Okay, and just crease that. So I'm going to attach that to there. So I've got a nice big pocket there. So that's my first thing. Then it will go, which I am going to put like washi tape before I start, because that's going to go into the signature. Yeah. Yeah, or a bit of fabric, anything, but you just need some protection there because, you know, you're going to have a bit of weight on here. And then that is going to go, that's going to go there. Then I'm going to attach this page to that one like that. Yeah. Okay, so when you turn, you'll see something in there because it will be on the back of here. Yeah, and then that will just go like that. Yeah. Okay, and then you will flip over like that, and this will all be covered so you won't see it. And you can again put another pocket in here so you see it there, and then this will be decorated. Yeah, and that will be attached like that, and you could have another pocket there, look, you see. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Right, so first thing I need to do is, okay, this side we've got to, you know, you cover it now before, so you need to cover it, and this one's wrecked anyway, so, you know, I need to do something with it. So I'm just going to put some, any sort of paper for that really. I'm not, okay, a bit of that do. So that you don't have to go all the way up. So that I go to about there. Yep. So this is from my inkjet printout, so could do with using them up. And I usually use them in for backing or inside pockets or things like that. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with a, oh, what am I doing? Oh, well, okay, I'm covering the pocket too. Okay, meant to be over there. I want something different on that though. Yeah, my head's not really been in the right place for crafting at all, so you will have to excuse me. Oh, I've got loads of inkjet printed out. Look, that's great. I'll use some of that. Just wondering. That might look nice, mightn't it? I'm going to do that, you know. I think that'll look nice up there in the pocket. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that till after, but it doesn't matter. But okay, I'm going to stitch down there. Okay, but I'm not worrying too much about that. Let's cover that one. Okay, and that's going to be there. Okay, so it does come out a bit in, what do you call it? It does come in a bit because of the shape of the envelope, but that is okay. Time you put zigzag stitch in or something like that, it doesn't really notice. Okay, which I'm going, we won't be able to if we have a pocket there, will we? Yeah, never mind. So we won't be able to stitch that onto there, so I'll just have to do some faux stitching, not faux, but I'll stitch around it first before I stick it on there. Okay, what we could do, just thinking about it, is square it off, so that could go there, so I could actually, yeah, make sure that's all the same size. I think I'm going to do that. It's easier and I think it'll look better for me anyway. Right, I just got to cut that. So okay, I sorted that out. That's better. I just took a tiny bit off. Okay, and I think that's better because that is going to be stuck there like that. Yes. Okay, right, so what we need to do is I'm going to cover this, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to cover it with something that goes with that, of course. I don't want it to, because that's quite prominent, isn't it? So I just want a piece of paper that sort of blends in, really. It's a bit thick, this one. That would be okay, but it's a bit thick. That's just an odd piece that I've got here. I think this one comes from Beautiful Birds, I think. That would work, because we could, let's have a look, we could embellish that one. Yep, I'm going to use that. Okay. Right, I've got my template. Okay, and so I can draw around that, and I have checked it's okay. Yeah. Okay, I don't this bit's important here, but the top and the bottom you can always cut off. Yeah. So, and it's quite nice if you have a little bit of leeway, so I won't, you know, match that up like that just in case, but I will match up this line but that there. Yeah. I think I showed you how to do the template. You just, all the envelopes that you got, you just make a template, and it doesn't take long, even if you haven't, you know. I tend to use mine, which I have. Sorry, I didn't, not very dark. What's wrong with that one? Let's get another one. And all it is, you peel off the plastic gently and reinforce it with washi tape. Yep, because it weakens it when you peel off the plastic. That's that. And then you can either do it with a craft knife or your scissors. I shall just do that and then cut around. Okay. Okay. It looks, I mean, it looks a bit dark at the moment, but by the time you do the rest, it's it will be fine. It's going to be covered anyway. Again, the same, using a template, and then you cover that too. Yeah, that's what I mean. So now you can trim perfectly rather than having to worry. You just want to sit there one day with a load of envelopes. It's sort of surprising you can, you know, come up with some things for your journals. Right, what I must do before I continue is make sure I've got washi tape, you know, on here. I will use a bit of glue because I'm doing it for protection. So we want it in there, and it's nice and thin, if you know what I mean. So that will be under the paper when this will be all right. Okay, that's there. That's going to go there. Oh yeah, we did center, so that's going to go there like that. Okay, and that's that one, so that's protected. And then this is going to be a flap as well, so we need to put some washi tape down there too. Lovely. That's there. That's where it's stitched in. This is going to be the other side of the signature, of course, and that's going to be there. Yeah, and that's well protected, so we need to cover that here. Okay, we usually have to turn it around that way. Okay, so you can't do it, you can do it there, but you don't want to cut that there. So you just flip it and it goes that way. Yep. And inside, let's have this one. So I quite like decorating the pockets, so okay, and because we've got acetate here, I'm going to use glue. Okay, lovely. And I stitch around mine, you see, as well, which helps, I think. Right, so that's all okay that way, yeah. And then we've got to do the other side because that's going to be stuck there after I've stitched it, which I'll show you where I'll stitch in a minute. This one is done, yeah. And then we've got to put this on, okay. But because I'm going to form a pocket, oh, the inside, I think, I'm going to form a pocket here as well. I'm going to cover this here, yeah. So let's have a look. What colour should we have that? Let's have a look, see what we got. Mind you, I have that to use. I might as well use that up, mightn't I? I think I will. So it's got to come all the way over here. We've still got that. That's a bit grainy, that one. Yeah, for test printing, I have it on just standard, if you know what I mean. Just to make sure all my placement is right and my digitals, that's all, really. And then I print it on my laser. Got long scissors. Okay, and then see, that's going to go there. I want to cover this first, okay, because I want to stitch around that before I glue it down, before I stitch it down. Yeah, so I've got a bit of decoration there. So that's that. Okay. What have we got here? I might have that actually, that'll do. Let's trim that off. Okay, all right. One's there. I always check these and that one is going to go there. Okay. Oh, there. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, before I do anything else, is stitch around there, because I can see a bit of like, white there. So I stitch around there, stitch along these bits, well, that bit there, yeah. And on that pocket as well, which is that one. So I will stitch along there. Okay, so that's stitched all along there, look, around there, and on that end as well. So now can either you glue that down or you stitch it down, but I just put a little bit on and then I will stitch mine down as well. If you don't, you just glue there, glue there, and then a bit of glue along there. Okay. And you've got pocket in here, you see, and pocket there, normal. Then you've got that there, that's stitched in here, and then you do exactly the same here. Yeah. Okay, so bead of glue each side. Just check that is okay, lined up at the back as well. Right, and you can, if you want, okay, because this is an envelope, but at the moment I've got the tuck spot back up the top there, and I think I'm going to keep it up the top because I quite like it. This one is just hasn't, and then this one has as well. But you can also have you could stitch along there, and you could open that one, and you could have a you could have a double pocket coming out of here, or anything really. Just do whatever, what suits you. And put something on there. That might work actually. I'm just thinking that could work there, couldn't it? Yep, I'm going to do that. Okay, so I've done that. Okay, and I do feel now, all right, now I'm looking at it, I want that covered as well, so I'm going to cover that. Okay, so I've already cut one somewhere. I'll put it somewhere. Oh, there we are, which you've seen me do that exactly the same. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there. Okay, all right, so we do the exactly same here as well. Yeah, I will be stitching that, so okay, and this one I'm going to do lines, I think. Got some here. Okay, making that. Okay, so that's where it goes in. Okay, so there's your pocket. So I'm going to go and stitch around what I can now. I shall decorate this tomorrow because it's time for tea now, but I'll just show you what I mean. I can't put, that's the ones I've done recently, isn't it? Those three, which that will have to go in something else, but I'm just showing you something. That one might be a bit short, but that one's safe and going there. I shall do this tomorrow because it's going to be sort of birds and what we're doing, but I haven't done anything yet. So that one will go there. I did see this, which I thought was lovely. This was one I done last year. Yeah, I need to cut it down a little bit and then restitch the bottom, say. But this will go in here. All right, like I say, it's just a little tad too long. Okay, so that will go there. All right, and I'll show you what happens there. So he pokes through. I love that bunny poking through there. Okay, so that was that one, and then we got, I made a little hole there just so in case I stitched it, and then we put a big tag in the top there. I'll just put this one in for now, and that will go in there like that, so you can write some on there or decorate that even a bit more. And I'd put a little one in there. Have I got anything little here? No. Oh, that one will work, I think. The kit. Just play around with that. I'm just looking at this one here. Yeah, no, this is it. Misses it as well. I want a bird or something there, or a butterfly or something of this, but just to remind me to do something. That's there, and we got a pocket here as well. Oh, that can go there. Decorated. And that one, that's it. And here, little one. And that could be incorporated in what we're doing as well. All those can actually. Yeah, they all work. Not so much that one, but okay. So you can see what I mean now, can't you? What I do. Yep. Right, and I'll come back and decorate that properly tomorrow, and we'll go from there. And then that's the first thing, you know. Like I say, that's where it stitches in. And that will lay the side of your signature. I haven't got anything to show you really because it's all, oh, wait a minute. I'll just do that. Okay, and that will go in there. And that will be the other side. Okay, so that one is done. Right, okay, I've done the 2 big tags. Okay, because that's from the kit. I think that's a touch of spring. Oh, and that one is as well. I think that's the pocket tag. I've used that one because that actually looked nice in here. So I get the page and I sort of, you know, just sort of see where I think it will look okay. If not, you can make one up and put something in that window, but I actually quite like that there. Yeah, and yeah, I'm keeping that bunny there. At first, when I looked at it, I thought, well, it doesn't really go with this, but this is going to be the other side of the signature, isn't it? So you're not, you know, this is going to be, could be different colours back here. So I'm okay with that. So all I done there was cut that down, okay, and restitch the bottom. That's all I done there, and then that sort of fits a little bit better in there. Yeah. So that's that. And then that tag goes in there, which you don't see any of that. Anyway, yeah, and then I thought I'd do the front. I'd do a little tag here. I've got one of those ones that I might have shown you, just a little bit of collage, just bits that was left from some tags I cut, and I thought, well, that goes great there, and we can make this into a little embellishment. So yeah, I might stitch around mine. Yeah, and I'm using stamps. I've got a few here that go with what I'm doing, so they will go in my little pot to use, because I've got so many that I thought I better start using them, you know, in all the little projects. I did do some tags recently, didn't I? And I will be putting some of those in there, so in this journal rather. Oh, I meant to fill up my glue. Okay, don't have to stitch around that, but you can. So I might do later, but it might not be dry yet. That's going to go there. So I just thought it'd be nice if a butterfly was coming off the edge there like that, because this is shorter than the page anyway, so we're okay for width. That's there, and I just remembered I've got these little ones that I've done, so I might use one of those on one of those tags. Oh yeah, got to be done, isn't it? Look at that. See, that was all planned, wasn't it? Okay, I will change that to a you know, a ring, because I prefer the rings, or we could just put some stuff on. So I want some fibres coming out as well, Don't know what I'm going to use yet because I haven't got anything there. But oh, let's put something on here. I'm gonna put that there because I quite like that. Okay, and just pop a bit of glue underneath. So I have to wait for that to dry. And then, yeah, like that. Just adds a bit of texture, I think. Let's have a look. It is going all right. Yeah, because we've got the black in here and we've got black there. So, yeah, I'm quite liking that for a minute. But I'm going to put some fibres on there in a minute. And, oh, let's do this one. What was I going to do? Tab there. I'm definitely going to use a bit of that on here. Definitely. So I'm going to put that now. So I really like that fabric, and it just adds a bit of modern to it, really. Now done this one. It's a while ago. It looks like from the Nature's Remedies, something like that. Collage from those papers. Simple little tag, or journaling card, I should say. And when that's dry, that's gonna sit in there. Yeah, I won't leave it in there, but those colours look good. So I'll leave that dry, and we'll decorate. We'll put some kind of decoration on down here. So I've got a fox there, look. Oh, this is going to be the other side anyway, isn't it? But we will incorporate some orange, I think. A bit of a ticket here that's been lying around. A bit of an original one too. Great, like that. You can do all sorts of things there though, can't you? Just whatever you do normally. Right, where's me oops. Where have I put that? Where is it, everybody? I reckon I must have put it away with something. Not in the butterflies. Oh, there it is. Okay, you can restitch over that, which I will. And that will go in there. Like that. Yep. And that's plainish because you can write on that. And then we can put some more fibres on there and decorate here as well. So I'll do that next. And that even that goes again, look. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it does. Right. Okay, I think I'm going to carry on with using this fabric, Liberty. See, I knew it'd come to me. Yeah, I bought a few packs in sale once. Oh, 3 or 4 years ago, just scrap ends, you know. And but I just use them every now and again. I think I've got them somewhere. I paid £10 for them. That's how I got them. I just done a search on them once, and that's what. Right, okay. I think I might. I'm not sure whether to stitch my bit together or not. Don't need to actually. No, I won't. It's okay. I'll just glue it, I think. Save a bit of time. Don't have to stitch everything. I think that word there come out of one of the autumn ones I had. So that's the sort of thing I do, because I've got so many of these printed out. Because I think I actually printed them out and then forgot I'd printed them out. Done another set, so I only used a couple. So I shall steal some of the words. I haven't done any spring words yet, which I could do with doing. There. And let's have a look. I think we're done. So, okay. Right, so it's going to go in like that. And I'm definitely changing that. Let's do that in a minute. Actually, I'll go and do that and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've just put it on a jump ring. Okay, quite a big one. And then let's thread it on here. And do this one as well. The same one. That's just some sari silk, so There we go. I'll just show you what it would be like in a journal now. I'm not sure. Oh, I've got these. So I haven't really got my journal put together or anything yet, so it's just pretending that's in there. That's it, like that. And there you go. Journaling card, which was pre-done. That's it in there, and then that'll poke through there, which I really like. And then you've got that at the back. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I love making anything with envelopes. I will say it's one of my favourite things. And of course, I've just done the last 3 journals from envelopes. So we shall do some more bits and pieces. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.